Hello Internet, we are back for some more Archeops and Lickilicky action. Let's see how we go this time. So we've actually got a potential Trick Room mode here. I don't want to get trapped in with my Xerneas with his Ferrothorn now either. But you know, I'm actually going to go with Lickilicky Xerneas, and I think Kyogre is still nice, but I want Virizion as well. So no Archeops this time, straight into a game. Whoa, you just turned on the video and a few seconds in run a game. How about that? There's a showdown ladder for you. Always offering top quality games. Okay, so yeah, I like this position because I have got a neat little trick on Lickilicky here. He's probably going to switch his Salamence for a Ferrothorn and try and Trick Room. So I'm going to Dragon Tail the Gothitelle here and Geomancy. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen. And so this should, yeah, if I hit, good, 90%, stop the Trick Room, and I've got my Geomancy. Now, there is no Sun, because I've got my Lickilicky out, but a Fire Blast is still going to knock this Ferrothorn out because it's Expert Belt, this one. And I'm just going to Moonblast the Groudon. So 85% chance this Fire Blast knocks out the Ferrothorn. There you go. Critical hit was not required. There's the Gothitelle again. Really, I can't handle Trick Room, so I've got to go for another Dragon Tail. And I mean, really, I'm just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam, just because it'll weaken a potential Eruption, and also it just gets some nice damage on the Gothitelle. So, alright, he just goes for a Heal Pulse. I actually missed the Dragon Tail there, so that's quite funny. If he had Trick Room to there, he would have got it up. I'm trapped in as well, so I can't just bring in my Kyogre. So I'm going to Dragon Tail again the Gothitelle to make sure it doesn't get Trick Room up. Precipice Blades actually is a two-hit KO on this Xerneas, which is not good news. But I mean, he could protect his Gothitelle here because a Dazzling Gleam is just going to knock it out. And Precipice Blades. But I'm just going to play it safe, I suppose. Oh, he goes for a Helping Hand. Okay, so he's going to be knocking both of my Pokemon out here. But, yeah. But I have got my own Kyogre in the back, which is max speed. He did have his Salamence, though, which will outspeed and do a good chunk to Kyogre. But I have got Scald on this, like you hopefully saw in the last video. Although two double edges will probably knock it out, so I might want to be wary of that. He might protect this turn because the Salamence hasn't Mega Evolved yet, so I'm just going to play it a little bit safer, just protect my Kyogre, and potentially get a Stone Edge critical hit onto his Salamence. He actually just Hyper Voices. Okay. And Precipice Blades. Okay, so I feel like I have to Water Spout here. If he double edges, if he even has double edge, which they don't tend to anymore, really, then this should knock them both out. Yeah, just a Draco Meteor. I think double edge. Not that I'm like a Salamence connoisseur or anything. Connoisseur. I don't eat them, but yeah, I think double edge is still pretty nice on Salamence, just because it hits Kyogre really hard. Kyogre is obviously a lot bulkier on the special side. But let's see how we go in the second battle. We have got a Thundurus. Now, Thundurus is a big problem for this team. I do know that. Thundurus is a massive problem, so I can just see this being a loss straight away. He hasn't got any means of Trick Rooming, even though he's got Mawile and you know, Groudon as well, and Kyogre. So, and no means of Tailwind either, really. So, not really sure how to go about this. I think Virizion and Archeops maybe. I don't know, the Weavile is potentially a problem. Unfortunately, there's no, like, I don't know, Fake Out and Geomancy would be pretty nice here, wouldn't it, really? I'm just going to go straight out with Xerneas and Kyogre, I think. And then want Virizion in the back and Scizor in the back. This could be beat up. Looking at it. Interesting. Scizor obviously would be very nice to have out at the moment. I'm going to protect Xerneas and just scold the Terrakion. Yeah, so it is beat up. Kyogre, are you going to survive a +4 Rock Slide? And not flinch? Yes, you are. Well, that's how you do it. So, a bit fortunate there. He might bring his Groudon in now if he's got it. No, he brings his Thundurus in. So, I don't know, maybe it would have been nice to bring Archeops just for a Tailwind, because both of his Pokemon are faster here. I'm gonna bring Virizion in for the Xerneas. If he goes for a knockoff on there, thinking about Geomancy, then I'll get the Defiant boost, the Justified boost, rather. And I'm just going to protect on a probable electric attack from the Thundurus. Ooh, he just goes straight for a Thunder on my Virizion. Doesn't paralyze it, and very nice. And a nice punch onto Virizion as well. So, I guess he was really scared of the Geomancy there. I can bring Scizor in, but there's a very good chance he's got a Focus Sash on the Weavile now. Yeah, that wasn't good, was it? I could have just gone for a Water Spout there. Alright, well, what we'll do then is we'll bring Xerneas back in, and either I'm going to get a Geomancy or I'm going to get a Water Spout off. This is probably what I should have done last turn. But yeah, he targets the Kyogre and goes for a beat up on it as well, which does actually knock it out, which is quite funny. But, you know, like I said, it was either one or the other, so I've got my Geomancy here now. And that means, because Thundurus is not that bulky. Thundurus, you know, Therian like this, people that run it bulky. So a Dazzling Gleam should knock it out, and a Bullet Punch should take care of the Weavile's Focus Sash. Okay, so it is Mawile. I'm not expecting Weavile to have Protect. No, it doesn't. This is going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, that Mawile from Dazzling Gleam. Mawile, normal Mawile cannot take hits. And really, there's no reason why I shouldn't just Dazzling Gleam and Bullet Punch again, really. Bullet Punch probably won't knock the Mawile out, but, you know, whatever, it doesn't really make any difference. Because Dazzling Gleam will clear up there, so... very good. We're actually climbing the ladder, which is quite funny. Just climbing a little bit. But, yeah, let's go for another game. Let's see how we go. I've just played this guy, haven't I? And he knows what I'm going to do now. So, he knows I've got the Dragon Tail on Lickilicky. He knows I've got Fire Blast on Lickilicky. He might just go with his own Xerneas here. He might just do that. Yeah, he might. So, I don't know. He didn't bring his Groudon, did he? No, he didn't. Probably scared away by... I'm surprised he didn't bring his Gastrodon, actually. Scared away by the Lickilicky and Kyogre. But, yeah, I'm sure he'll bring one of them this time. I'm sure he'll do something differently. Yeah, this is the problem with Lickilicky and Kyogre. I can't just like switch around when he's got the trap going with Shadow Tag. That's the word. That's the name I'm looking for. Okay, so I mean, really, I'm sure he'll play around it now. But I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking that he doesn't really have too many ways to stop this, really. So let's just do the same again. Yeah, so he did go with the Xerneas. I was thinking about leading with Sizzle, but Salamence could have Fire Blast on it, maybe. Okay, so I'll get my Geomancy. If he Geomancies as well, which he does, then at least mine is definitely going to be faster because I'm Icy Winding here. Yeah. And that's actually 2 at KO on Salamence with the Expert Belt. That's quite funny. And now, really, yeah, I'm not really in a bad place at all, to be honest, am I? Let's go for another Icy Wind and protect, because if I get another, if Lickilicky survives this, if I do get, if I do get this Icy Wind off, then my Virizion will outspeed the Xerneas and can hit it with a pretty hard Life Orb, Grass thing, Leaf Blade, the next turn. So, yeah, that worked out alright. Obviously I'm going to Dazzling Gleam here, and like, nothing in the back wants to take a Dazzling Gleam from his Xerneas, so I've just got to let my Lickilicky go down here. So it doesn't really matter what my Lickilicky does. I don't want to protect it. I did think about Fire Blasting that slot, but I mean, he's just going to Dazzling Gleam, isn't he? So yeah, it makes no real difference. But I can bring my Virizion in now, and like, I know a Moonblast isn't going to knock his Xerneas out, is it? So, oh, he actually plays that quite smartly. I could have just close combated the Ferrothorn there. So he knew that his Xerneas was slower than my Virizion. Now, Xerneas isn't like the bulkiest thing on the physical side, so a Leaf Blade might pick it off. Oh, he did bring Groudon this time, so I'm pretty sure I can't win this one now. Oh, yeah. What am I on about? Critical hit does nothing. All right, well that's that's that game then. Let's go for one more. All these windows. Okay. So yeah, these games have been pretty fast-paced actually. Ooh, this looks a little bit different. We've got a Lopunny and a Volcarona and a Weavile. Interesting, interesting. Archeops definitely looks nice here, although the Weavile and the Virizion don't look very nice for it. So I'm going to go with Xerneas and Archeops, and I want Virizion here too, and let's go with Kyogre. Why not? So Gengar and Volcarona, actually. Surely he's going to protect his Volcarona here. Surely. And maybe bring, or maybe bring Whimsicott in. I'm going to protect Xerneas and go for a Tailwind. Okay, you just go straight for a Quiver Dance. Interesting. I'm alright with that, because that means I can Geomancy before a Sludge Bomb now. And I can flinch with Rock Slide as well. So Archeops, you know, doing the business. Or at least, it would have been. If He didn't have a focus sash, and ooh, well, yeah, no poison. Wow, no focus sash actually on the Gengar. That life orb did a lot of damage. Half, just over half. Yeah, I'm actually going to... I mean, Xerneas is faster now, so I'm just going to Moonblast the Gengar and Rock Slide. Yeah, just because I want the best chance to knock the Gengar out, and Moonblast was that best chance. So, Archeops, again, I mean, you know, I suppose that flinch helped. Lopunny, does it learn Faint? I don't think it learns Faint. But I don't see any reason why I can't just do this. Quick Guard. Yeah, he's probably going to fake out the Xerneas thinking this is a safe switch. Yeah, but it's not. His Kyogre takes a lot of damage. His Lopunny goes down. And basically I can I mean, what's the safest way of doing this? Like, Moonblast will knock out the Kyogre here. Rock Slide, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd won the game. I was just trying to think what the safest, you know, the safest way of winning would be. But you know what? Let's leave that one here. Hope you enjoyed this. You know, let's leave it on a high. I suppose Archeops actually did some work, so let's you know, savor this moment. So thank you for watching this, guys. You know, again, I hope I haven't moaned too much about the format. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've you know, going to like it and share it and all the rest of it. It helps me out. So you know, channel's still growing, which is you know, pretty nice actually. So thanks a lot, guys, and goodbye for now.